twist, you know, a little panjan shake-up, you know? And I was cooking kimchi jjigae and keranmari. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Okay, so let's think about. Oh no! Oh, we don't want to do that.
Hello to our Koreanet viewers. Welcome aboard the K-Cuisine Relay. I will be your main host and guide chef for today's journey, Hatago. So, could our chefs, sous chefs, please introduce yourselves to our guests?
For those of you guys who've been before, New York Spice, the one who brings the heat and the flavor into the kitchen. And if you've been here before and you've been on this journey with me, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being with me up till now, for helping me get through the things. And today, one last ride together. I'm gonna ask you guys to help me complete this last mission and make it a win for the books, all right?
Hi, my name is Joanna, or KOCIS.
That we started off with our first ever fail on the show. Then we went right into the highest success ever been cooked on the show.
Yeah,
it was the most delicious dish. I feel kind of bad because I wasn't able to taste it at that time. So I'm a little bit left out on that one. But then, after this beautiful success, I think maybe it got to your heads a little bit, and we had the worst failure on the history of the show ever. This one was a legendary failure. We've actually got like a beautiful meme. Can you do it over here?
I can't even remember what the face looked like. It was something like...
Just give us your most, yes,
There
that
we
was
go,
it,
there
there it
we go,
was.
there
Yeah,
we
that
go.
was. You guys know, in any good story, there has to be a challenge, a plot twist, you know? And everybody was expecting, Chef Dan, the New York Spice, kimchi jjigae, no problem, you know? But for me, I was like, no, I want to give you that twist, you know? The little panjan shake-up, you know?
This week, let's get ready. Are you prepared to face off on your last mission?
Yes, born
Yes.
ready. Always
Born ready?
Always ready.
Give us a guess. What do you think we're going to be cooking today?
Red meat over here, some kogi, right? And I'm seeing some ingredients that would make up a nice little marinade. So my guess is something to marinate the beef.
And today's main dish is none other than Bulgogideopbap.
Ah,
Hold that.
bulgogi.
The dish is made with thinly sliced beef and vegetables marinated and pan-fried in a soy sauce blend, served on rice. It often includes glass noodles, mushrooms, and onions to enrich the dish's moisture content.
Okay.
Then let's start the recipe viewing now. You have
All
1
right.
minute to look at the recipe, chefs.
Okay, let's see. So this is a fairly simple dish, as I'm sure you guys can see in the comments there below. You know, Joanna is convinced that last time we failed because
Of you?
of me.
You only?
But yeah, I thought this was a team effort, you know?
Now you're talking
Yeah,
about
now,
team
now I
efforts.
realize
Like,
I was the only chef here, I guess.
the-
It was
the
all
first two
Daniel, so.
episodes, you were like always nagging. Joanna's fault only. Blah, 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 blah.
Joanna.
5,
Go there.
4, 3,
Yeah, I think
2,
we got a general
1.
idea.
All right, chefs.
Yes.
1 minute has passed.
All right.
Most of that 1 minute was spent arguing. Who's gonna be going first?
I will.
You're gonna. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Let us step out.
All right, guys, I'm gonna start by washing my hands.
We will be starting your time now.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these gloves out. How you doing, beautiful people? Let's take a look and see who is in the chat today. Sam Kim says, so excited for you guys. Thank you, Sam. I'm also excited. Thank you so much for being here every week. You are the absolute best. So I'm gonna get some lukewarm water from over here and put that water in there.
All right, Chef Daniel, I like this. You're starting with all the prep work. What are
Yes.
some of the very first steps that you need to do?
So after I am putting the glass noodles inside of the water to let them soak, I'm also gonna have to prep the rice and get that into a pot and get that ready in here. So it should be ready for Joanna by the time I'm done with my thing. Soak the glass noodles in lukewarm water for about 30 minutes. Stovetop working today. Yes, you should get the rice going. Thank you, K-Stash. So let's go ahead and get the rice into our pot over here. About like maybe 1.5 cups or 2 cups of rice. And as I learned in Korean style, you just gotta have enough water in the pot to make sure that the water surface slightly covers the surface of your hand.
Actually, when I used to cook in Germany, when I used to cook rice there, I was putting double the amount of water inside the pot.
Normally, I ask K-Stosh on my live streams to be my timer, but she has already done so faithfully that I'm gonna give her a break and I'm gonna use the timer over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to soak out some of that extra blood out of the meat with these paper towels. Get extra moisture out of the meat. Oh, Juju L, thank you. 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, so let's get the sugar in there. So this is that of corn syrup in here. So I got about 1, throw that in there. I do not have experience cooking kimchi jjigae, but I do have some experience cooking meat. And here's a little secret about marinated beef, right? If you add the salt inside first, it's like when you encounter a salty person, it just doesn't feel good and you get all like, you know? It's the same thing with the meat. If you add the salty part stuff, the meat kind of like, it shrivels up. Throw that into our mixed 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, right? I believe they said.
We've got
So
8 minutes left.
So now guys, I'm chopping up the vegetables. I'm gonna use a different cutting board because we don't want cross-contamination.
And Chef Dan, how are you feeling this week compared to last week on the nerves and the chaos level?
How am I feeling? Well, guys, I took a spiritual journey to the Tibetan mountains. And there was a monk there who asked me, "Young man, why have you come to seek my counsel?" And I said, well, you know, I was on live and I was cooking kimchi jjigae and keramari and I failed, you know, and it was so embarrassing. And I don't know if I could get back on there again, you know. And so the monk was like, "Young man, you must stay here and meditate with me for a week, and then I will give you the confidence that you need to make whatever challenge they have for you next." And so I was like, okay. And I spent the week meditating with the monk. And as you can see, I've got it all back. I've got my mojo back, right? I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling good. And how am I looking? How am I looking over here? Now I'm moving on to one of these bell peppers. So let's chop that in the bottom here and bell pepper in there. And I also need to get one of these, right? Was it one of these little things? Feeling like Gordon Ramsay up in here. Boom, boom, boom. Chop, chop, chop. Chef Gordon Ramsay would be proud, all right? Tear the oyster mushrooms into thin pieces. Ah, the oyster mushrooms. Okay, so we got a lot of mushrooms in here.
And with that, we're going into our 5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Chef, your time is up. Please, hands off the kitchen and step in for your shift.
Boom, you got this. Mind the rice, mind the rice.
Your 20 minutes now.
You missed 1 noodle.
In the comments, could you guys let her know, because I kind of just threw the mushrooms in there, could you let her know if the order of the mushrooms is correct right now, or if it was supposed to maybe come out at a later time? Yes, let her know. Let her know about the mushrooms in there.
Okay, looks like she's getting the fire started now. So are you gonna be frying up all those ingredients together?
Yes.
In the comments, could you guys let Joanna know if there was something about a Korean pear? I saw it very quickly because I only had a minute to look at the recipe. But if you guys could remind her.
And just to make sure as well, the rice, could you look at the rice and just let me know how that's going?
I think it looks okay.
Do you smell that? I'm starting to smell the meat from over here. That smells pretty good, don't you
It
think?
does, it
Probably.
does.
Head chef Hatago is very specific about all the things. That's why he's the head chef. One last time, I need to be the one. Promise after that, I'll let you go.
So do you think those need to be fried separately or in the same pan as those ingredients? I'm just concerned about the amount of cooking that the beef is taking.
Juju
that
L says,
normal?
don't forget the noodles. If they're a little bit stiff still,
Yeah. Maybe I should add more warm water.
well, Chef Joanna, just a reminder that we do have an extra 5 minutes together. So during that time, we can cook the noodles. We just need to make sure they boil while you are up there yourself.
Because I have some time left, I will.
Oh, she's putting it right into the pan. Wow.
I'm not supposed to.
You know, Chef Joanna,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Some.
Look at that garnish, folks. Wow. Yes, K-Stosh says, Chef Daniel, you are supposed to help Joanna, not make fun. Well, I think that making fun is the help. Looks like we've got a couple of fans for Joanna out there.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will move to the last 5 minutes now.
All right, hands off, Chef Joanna.
Let's move into the kitchen.
Let's do it. Let's take a look at what
5
we
minutes
have
going now.
here. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes to wrap everything up. This looks great, Joanna.
Yeah, it does. Oh, I burnt myself.
What do you think?
Meat is good.
The meat is good, you think? We need some more garlic in there? Yeah, actually, I do think you could use
Garlic
a
is
little more
the
garlic.
solution to everything.
Start to plate it.
Is this the final presentation for the bribe?
Maybe not. Maybe I will place it like on the border of the plate.
Okay,
Like-
that doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound bad.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Okay, so let's think about. Oh no! Oh, we don't want to do that. No.
Interesting decision.
You know, I respect my co-chef, but I'm just gonna pull that out of there because she's new to Korea.
Come
I don't
on.
think she's ever seen bulgogi before, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one. Okay.
Okay. Going 5, 4, 3,
Wanna hit the bell, Joanna?
2, 1.
Woo!
Ooh, okay. Oh,
I tried
hands
to-
off. Hands up, chef.
Hands off, hands off.
I
hands
tried to form a heart.
It's looking okay. It's looking okay. Let's give this a test.
off. He knows. Nice. Look, Nathan Speed gave us a 97.8 out of 100.
97.
Wow.
You know
Okay.
what? This is still a success. It actually overall tastes really good. The rice is fine. So I'm gonna give you a success on that one. Thank you for all of your amazing energy, your amazing love and time to fill my stomach. It was such a rocky journey. How do you feel about your time?
Well, I would just like to say, I would just like to say that it's been an amazing experience, okay? You guys saw Chef Joanna and I are not really chefs, so we really needed your help every step of the way. We couldn't have done it without you. So just want to say all my love to you guys. And Chef Joanna, what about you? What has this experience been like for you?
It was a good and interesting experience with good and maybe not always good, but interesting food, with very good people, with a nice team, and very nice commenters, very nice viewers.
The best.
Now, commenters, viewers, if you have a dish that you'd like us to try in the next month, please leave it in the comment section. As well, give us a lot of love and support for our next guests. Thank you so much. We will be live every single week from 2 to 3 p.m. Much love, much happiness. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.